guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Tafara and today we're gonna be talking about menstrual cups. So I've been wanting to do more content around womb healing because I have had my issues and I know many women have womb issues as well, and it's not a conversation that we have too often, especially in Jamaica. So I want to talk about it more, as there are lots of us, especially black women, that have crazy womb issues, and most popular one is fibroids, which is not my womb issue, but it's a very popular one amongst black women. So I don't think it's a topic that we can talk too often about. So I thought that it would be good for me to share more of my womb stories and share some of the things that I have done and that have been helpful to me, and so we can have more discussions around womb healing. Today I'm going to be talking about one particular thing that I think has helped me a lot, and that is menstrual cups. I'm going to be talking about menstrual cups in general, but I'm going to be doing a review of INTIMINA menstrual cups. So I started using menstrual cups over a year ago. If you go back to my last video on menstrual cups, you will see that I did it in December 2019. So it's been over a year since I started using menstrual cups, and I haven't used anything else since that. I was always curious about menstrual cups, but I think I got the push when I started swimming, and my swim coach, he suggested it to me because there were days when I would start my period, and even though I kind of had this thing where I didn't want to do any kind of heavy activities on my cycle, he suggested that instead of breaking from swimming, that I start using menstrual cups. And his wife sold menstrual cups. After looking into it, I realized that there were lots of benefits to using menstrual cups. So I decided to try it. I find them to be comfortable, as in I don't feel anything. I really don't even feel like I'm on my cycle. I don't feel anything at all. Once I put it in and it's comfortably placed, I turn it around and make sure that it's sitting and there's suction, so nothing can come through. I feel totally comfortable, nothing at all. I also don't have any insecurities. I don't feel like I have to be checking myself constantly, like, am I making a mess? You know, if my cup is full, I can actually feel that it's full. It gets wet, it gets moist, so it's not like you can really not tell that, you know, it's full. I like to check mine in like 4 hours, but realistically I can give myself a couple more hours, you know, if I don't have the space to go and check it right away after 4 hours. I do have the space of 2 more hours, maybe if I'm not having a really heavy cycle, which I haven't been having a heavy cycle a lot lately. I don't have any cramps down there. Before, when I used to use pads, I had a lot of cramps. I used to feel like pain on my vagina. Not my vagina, but my vulva. I used to feel cramps there, and that came from the pads. And I realized that these pads that we're using, they're pretty toxic. Like, they have a lot of really bad chemicals in there, and we have reactions to it. So a lot of the womb issues that women have stem from the pads and the tampons that we're using. I don't have that problem anymore at all. I don't feel any kind of discomfort when I'm on my cycle. I save money. I haven't bought pads since. And how much is it for a pack of pads? I don't even remember. It's not something that I think about anymore. I have to go and buy pads. Now I have 3 menstrual cups. I don't have to buy any more if I don't want to. If I want to try another menstrual cup, it's just because I'm curious. But the 3 that I have can definitely last me. And all I do is keep them clean and reuse them. One great benefit, and especially for the clear cups, one great benefit is that I can actually see my menstruation. I can see what it looks like. I never saw it before. you just see it on the pad, but you never really get to see it and see what it looks like. I didn't even know that there was a layer of liquid that comes with the blood. It's like it's clear. So when it's in the cup, the blood is on the bottom, and right on top, like an even amount, is just a clear fluid, which was interesting to me. I'd never seen that before. And these are things that we don't know about our bodies. We don't know that it's not just blood that comes out. I don't know if you knew that, but I didn't know that, because I just never saw it. It just looked like it was all blood to me. And then I can see if there's clots. I can see how big they are. I can examine what comes out of me. So this one is on the more spiritual side. I want to bury my menstruation. I remember some months ago, I had mentioned in a video before that my friend had asked me how do I give back to Gaia? How do I give back to the earth? And so this is one of the ways that one of the powerful ways that women can give back to the earth. And there's a lot of information online about this and the benefits of women actually burying their menstruation. And this is something also that many women in different tribes do. Matter of fact, the women in the Rastafari community of Bobo Shanti, they do it. Apparently, it's very beneficial to the soil. There is replenishing and rejuvenating energy within our blood. I definitely can't explain the whole chemistry of it and exactly how it works in reviving the soil. I think it's a great idea. It's definitely something that I would feel happy doing.
So I remember some time ago this topic came up in conversation with me and a friend. We were talking about blood, and basically it came up through conversations about Rastafari and why women are treated a certain way when they're on their period. And it's not just something that we observe in Rastafari, it's also happens in Christianity, but just not to that extreme. So I really wanted to know why, and I know many Rastas couldn't really explain why either. There must be a reason. There must be something about women on their period. It cannot just be she's unclean. It has to be something else. So he went and did a research and found something about the spiritual significance of blood and the power of it in changing energy and changing things, especially in rituals. It's significant not to have women around because they can influence things, because there is quote unquote power in the blood. So I'm sorry I had this conversation recorded, and for some reason it got deleted, and so I don't have it, but it was something that really had me pondering. I'm sure there are other cultures and other religious groups that practice this kind of thing, but there's also significance even in African spirituality in terms of blood. They use blood for many different things, and the same thing with Christianity. The blood of Christ is significant to them.
And finally, for me, I just feel like my womb is happier. I feel more comfortable. I never really had a really bad experience with my cycle, but I definitely feel more comfortable. And I feel like since I've been doing a lot of womb work, I feel more connected to my womb. I get a sense that my womb is happier because of this. So, INTIMINA. While we were at the Sister Wombs retreat, you guys can go back and see I did some videos about the Sister Wombs retreat. And one of the sisters that was there, we had a conversation about menstrual cups and even pads, natural pads, or even reusable pads that she made herself and she bought from other people who made menstrual pads. She took out her menstrual cup, which I thought was so cute. It was in this little case, and she opened it and she took it out and showed it to us, and she just popped it open like that, and I thought it was so cute. And then she closed it back and put it back in the case, and I was like, wow, that is so cute. I don't know, I was just sold from right then and there, and I looked at many different menstrual cups, and then I just said, I feel like this is the one. There were two options. Well, they have a few menstrual cups on the website, but this was the compact one, the actual one that she had, and I was really fascinated by the fact that it collapsed, and so I could pull it out and fold it back in and just keep it in this little case. So that alone kind of sold me on it. It's very neat and cute and easy to store, and I don't have to worry about anything getting in there or anything touching it while it's in here, and I feel like it's safer in this case. They have a size A and a size B, so I got the size A, and it was cool, it's comfortable, but I found myself changing it way too often. So I thought to myself that maybe the size is too small. So I ordered the B one, the B cup. And this is the B cup. This is actually the one that she had. So I don't know why I didn't just buy the one that she had. This is the B cup. It's hard to really see a difference between the two just looking at it, but there is a difference. This one is definitely bigger. It can, see, it can fit in there. Yes, look closely, right? It's definitely smaller. So I went and got the B, and I think it fits comfortably now. And so I only use this one when my cycle is ending. I use this one because it's obviously lighter, so I can use this one. So I use both of them, and I really love these cups. I don't, honestly, I don't feel the need to try anything else. I'm good with these. I'm not even curious to try the other cups on the website, to be honest. And I'm gonna try them. I convinced my friend Dana to buy one, but she hasn't learned how to insert them herself, so she hasn't used it yet. I'm curious to try some other ones, and I'm also curious to try their, I think they're called Kegels, the balls that you insert and you do Kegels with them. I'm curious to try those. I have used yoni eggs, but the yoni eggs don't come with a particular, I suppose you can get them, no, maybe not. I don't know if you can get them with the weight that you can get these balls at, because you can choose a different weight for Kegels. But I actually want to try it and see what difference it makes. It's good for strengthening your pelvic floor. Based on the reading that I've done, it's a good exercise for women to do. It's good for your womb. So I am curious to try that. I'm gonna try that one next. But I love these menstrual cups. I really do. And I recommend menstrual cups to anyone. Like every woman out there, I recommend that you try menstrual cups and do away with the pads. Like, pads are so outdated, I'm sorry, but like they're so 1963. And tampons, ew, no. If you guys are interested in trying INTIMINA, there's a link in my description box. Doesn't hurt to try. How I insert mine is I press in the center here, if you can see that. I press in the center and I turn it over. Say this is my vagina, this is my anus down here, this is where my clit is. I insert it this way, like so. Can you see it? I don't know. Okay, like so. Insert it like so, and then I release it. And so when I release it, I tug it like this, and then I do a turn just to make sure that it's nice and snug. And then that's it. It wouldn't be this much out, maybe about this much out, right? because you don't want to leave out too much. It's gonna pinch your lips and so on. So yeah, that's that. So that's my journey, guys, with menstrual cups. I have been happy with it. I have zero regrets. If you haven't tried menstrual cups yet, please give it a try. If you've tried and failed, give it a try again and see, maybe there is a technique that can work for you. Just watch some videos on YouTube and see what other people are doing and see what can work for you. Take care of yourselves, and we'll link up in the next video. All right, bye.